So you can ask after the discussion. You can ask after the discussion. Okay. So that's it. So no corporate infringement, but of course. So I want you to embrace like this way. Somehow, what if you wish to become a blogger, guys? So now I'm going to discuss the concept of the discrete structure. I know you have an idea of this one. Discrete structure is countable and continuous. Countable and continuous. What does that mean? What does it mean? Countable, which mean you can count. Let's say, what is the number in dice? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You can see it. You can count. Let's say in the basketball game, dying seconds, last toss 20 seconds, you can count it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, down to 1 until the end of the game. So you can count it. Alright? And then also a number of boys inside in the class section, you can count it. How many the boys in your class section? How many girls? That definitely you can count it. So that is the discrete, how the concept trying to emphasize here. And then how about the continuous? What does it mean of the continuous? Alam mo, pag may pumapasok talaga, ma-istorbo tayo eh. Okay. What about the continuous, guy? The continuous is, this would be for things about the measure. You can measure. You can measure the length, the weight. Teka muna tayo yung electric fan ko, nainitan natin. Okay ba guys? Clear ba mga anak? Clear ba?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Thank you very much. So, which means about the continuous that you can count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until what end of the figure that you wish to end up. So length, continuous length, you want to know the length, yung haba, yung weight, yung bigat, the height, you can know that. That is the continuous. How about this one? How about the structures in an arrangement and organization of interrelated elements? Now you will notice there is a word arrangement. Obviously, easy to understand about the word structure, structural. See, organization. There are different elements that you can correlate each other. There is a relationship. That is why there is other sentence that you might do understood this one. And any method of organizing a collection data to allow it to be. Why we need to collect a data? For us to manipulate effectively, not efficiently. You know, somehow how you can differentiate the effectively and efficiently is, effectively when you wish to look a mechanical, kasi nasira yung sasakyan mo, gusto mo maayos yung sasakyan mo, but definitely because that is a mechanical, you found it, you believe that the mechanical can cure, can repair your sasakyan, your car. So, but the effective is really expecting from the mechanical, but the efficient, ilang oras ba niya tinapos? That's supposed to be, it's only 2 hours, it's only 1 hour. Pero na-disturbo ka. So, the mechanical is not efficient, but the fact, the mechanical is effective, right? So, effective yung mechanical, but the efficient, no. Kasi sobra sa oras yung pag-repair niya. Ibig sabihin, dami pa niyang research, pinag-aralan yung mo. But anyway, just to emphasize the effective and efficient, what trying to do here is effective. So, napaka-effective when you collect a data for you to manipulate it effectively. So, at least may output. Yan yung effective. At least ma-repair. At least yung objective mo mangyari, yung goal mo mangyari. Nothing else, no more issue kung kailan mo nagawa yan. It's just only an effect way. Alright. So that's it. That's the discrete structure trying to emphasize here. So now, discrete structure, let me read this to you with guys. Discrete structure is the study of mathematical structures that are discrete rather than continuous. So, as what I've said, discrete is accountable and continuous is measurable. If I'm trying to read this again, discrete structure is the study of mathematical structures that are accountable rather than measurable. Are you with me, guys? Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So that's the how you translate in other word of discrete and continuous. Now, what is one? Here, let me read this with you, this guys. Discrete structure is the part of mathematics, obviously. That is why a little later you will notice that I have an assignment with pertains the mathematics. What if the computer science not good in mathematics? If the computer science students is weak about the mathematics, what will happen? What the problem will just probably incur. So let me read this to you guys. Discrete structure is the part of mathematics devoted to the study of discrete objectives. So see, countable objectives, accountable objectives. That's the objective. What is that? Sets, numbers. So we must find a number. Okay. That's the way how we easily try to understand the discrete structures by Kenneth H. Rosen. So by number, sets, not measure, not length, hindi bigat, hindi haba. We must find the number, right? Okay, guys. Discrete structure, actually, I'd like to emphasize first the structure. The structure. As what I have said, organizing a collection of data. So, there are different data. You stratify, di ba? Okay, para effective. And then, okay, discrete structure, this is to teach how to think logically and mathematically. See? Lumabas na yung word na mathematically and logically. I know you can count. I know you are familiar about the math, arithmetic, but the logical. The question is the logical. Do you have an inferential reasoning? That's it. Inferential reasoning, the dog is cat. Did you remember about the philosophy? The dog is cat. Of course, the dog is cat. Oh my God, what the reason behind of that? The dog is cat. Parehas may balahibo, of course. Baka yun yung sinasabi na. Some sort of like that logical reasoning. Let's say in philosophy that the cow is cat. Maybe because the same apat yung paa nila. We don't know exactly, but at least there is a logical inferential reasoning. But anyway, the mathematics is very easy for us. Sometimes we love mathematics, the others love mathematics. Somebody has an interest about the mathematics. Sana all, di ba? And then, the next one, it is very good tool for improving. Ano yung i-improve? Dito sa discrete structure, may improve yung tinatawag nating reasoning. Don't worry guys, I'll show you an illustrative with that. Not only reasoning in discrete structure, but of course, problem-solving capabilities. So now guys, as what I have said, algorithm is always happening in the daily life. See? So now, siyempre, accept natin to, no? Okay. Alright. Anyway, sabi nga natin, in discrete structure, you are able to solve the problem. Yung capabilities mo ma-improve. That's it. And then, next one, the third bullet point, no? Third sentence. Third sentence, mathematical thinking is crucial. Oh my God, crucial. For what? For algorithm. That is why, if you remember, the algorithm, say, input, then you should have a set of rules, and then output. If you remember that, invitation in a party, di ba? That is the input, if you remember that. See? And then the set of rules, the criteria is there. Mayroon ba sasama? Kung sasama ba ako sa party, mayroon ba akong kasama? Yes or no? Otherwise, kung no, the output, you can't go. That's it. That's the algorithm, how the concept, trying to give you a concept about the algorithms. But in terms of number, okay, let's go on about the artificial intelligence. I show it to you guys. About intervention of the human wisdom, knowledge, data sciences, just to compare with this with the statistic. Okay? Okay. And then, what is the next one? Yan. Can you see the the question, guys? Nakikita nyo ba? The question there. Which figure
Yes, sir.
will come in place of the blank? Anong sagot dyan? Anong sagot? Nakita nyo?
A.
Anong sagot?
A.
Apple, boy, cat, dog.
A
Ganun.
po.
Oh, apple daw. Anybody? About yung iba?
A, sir.
Aha.
A
Sino
po.
yan? Sino yan si pare? Sino yan? What is your name? Okay. Ayan. A. Yes, you are correct. Galing, ano? Taas ng IQ. So guys, what is this? This is logical reasoning. This is logical reasoning. A. That's the correct answer. Letter A. Kasi alam mo, yung triangle ba yun? Kung may imaginary triangle or that is a square, yung square, pa-imaginary ka na lang, may makikita ka. Tapos A na ang sequential, no? Diba? How about this one? If the question, how many wings? Bawat spider. Ilan lahat yung wings nila? Bawat spider, ilan? 8. O ilan lahat yung wings? Diba? So yan. That is 24.
24.
Okay, yung iba dyan. Diba? Na-confuse na, no? How about this one? Okay, guys. What is that? What is the answer? A letter A, B, C, and D.
A po.
A, sir.
Oh, meron
D.
ba? Uy,
D.
mirror. Meron, anak. Mag-elimination process ka. Ang pagsagot, guys, sa mga multiple choice, mag-elimination process ka. Kapag pag nasalamin daw yan, anong magiging
A
reflect?
na yan, no, mirror.
Anong magiging reflect? Ibang figure. Pag sinalamin mo yan. Siyempre yung A, aalisin mo na yun. Kasi yun yung original. Pag nakasalamin yan, ano na siya?
A, B.
B?
B.
B? B?
Bis-
A. B.
Sir D.
Oh, yan, yun. Mukhang may tumatama.
Letter D po.
Dog daw, dog. Dog, uy, huwag na yung letter kasi hindi ko narinig na maayos. Ano. Dapat apple, boy, cat, dog.
Sir, nagchachapi ka po.
Sige nga. Letter.
Dog, sir. Dog.
Siyempre, alisin mo na yung up dyan. Siyempre yung, alisin mo na yung, anong alisin mo dyan? Yung dog, yun, sinasagot nyo malabo yan na dog. Tingnan mo yung arrow niya, yung vertical. Bakit nakababa na yung arrow? Tanggalin mo na yung A at saka dog. Pagpipilian mo B and C, boy and cat. So the correct answer is boy.
B.
Diba? Boy. Boy, Boy. Kasi kung salamin yan, makikita mo, dapat nasa taas pa rin yung naka-horizontal na arrow. Okay. Yan. So, bakit ko pinakita sa inyo yan? That is a reasoning. Okay. So, how about this one? Discrete structure. Mathematical thinking is crucial. Ito na. Emphasize na natin yung crucial for algorithm. And then, I'd like to emphasize the artificial intelligence. Yun, matututunan natin dito yung artificial intelligence. Data sciences. Yan, matututunan natin dito, guys. Okay. Before that, I'd like to emphasize the data sciences. We can differentiate this with the statistics. Statistics is more on about conclusion. You need a statistic kasi kailangan mo mag-conclude. Ayan. Statistic to draw a conclusion about the data sciences. You need data sciences for you to have a best decision. So, mas malawak ang coverage ng data sciences compared with the statistic. Okay, kaya kung makikita nyo, we have the so-called the sentence na statistic for data sciences. Okay? Decision for data sciences. Statistic for conclusion. Okay? That is why let me read with you this, guys. Definition of data science, a field of big data, which seeks to provide meaningful information from large amounts of complex data. Data science combines different fields of work and statistics. Di ba? So, under niya ang statistic. And computation in order to interpret data. So, you need to interpret the data. So, in order for you to understand, not only you to understand, but the others to understand, you must interpret it. How you understood the data gathered you, especially in computer science, about the constructive research. You gathered data and you must interpret it. Let's say, for example, as a computer science, when you cater your service to the business industry, accountant, no, in their opinion, for the audit, let's say ikaw yung COA, kailangan nila yung expertise ng isang computer scientist. So you as a computer scientist, in-hire ka ni COA ng mga accountant. So kailangan mo i-interpret yung mga data ng mga dinownload nila. So that is the data science test. For you, no? You must interpret it para maintindihan ng ibang tao na hindi the same sa expertise mo. Diba? That is why the lawyer, they hire computer science. Students, computer science in profession. The accountant, na-hire nila yung mga gagaling sa computer. Na? Para i-interpret. So, once na na-interpret yan, at least, the accountant, the COA, let's say, in the present time, di ba, issue yung the PSNC as findings about 42 billion or 67 billion in Department of Health. So, kailangan yung expertise ng mga computer science, no? IT, programmer, about the opinion na ibibigay ng COA. Paano sila nag-arrive sa ganung opinion about the discrepancy of the 67 billion? But of course, with the help of the expert, engineer, lawyer, even the scientist in computer. See? So yan, that is the data science. You can see that? And about the statistic, guys, let me read with this to you guys. Statistics is a form of mathematical analysis that use quantified models. See, yan. So, actually, nandito yan eh. Yan. Statistics is a form of mathematical analysis that use quantified models, representation or real life studies. Yan. Conclusion. Even in statistic, PCSO o PSA. Oh, yan. Diba? Demographic. Ilan ang babae, ilan ang lalaki, ilan ang ganitong edad, ilan ang religion na ganito. Yan. Yan yung statistic. Statistic studies methodologies to gather data. Bakit methodologies? In computer science, may tinatawag na constructive research in computer science. But anyway, at least, di ba? And then, in conclusion, there is a word review. Analyze. So, analyze. Which means in analyzing, no, you try to ask what is happening, what will happen in the future. So that's like that, analyzing. What is the effect of this figure? Is the expectation or the standard that's supposed to be, this is the number, this is the amount that must be incurred, but the fact, comparing with the actual incurred of an amount, meron pabor sa isang company, pabor o hindi pabor, favorable, not favorable. In-expect mo 100, lumabas 80, an actual 80 yung na-produce, so hindi pabor kasi yung output 80, dapat 100. So yun yung mga analysis mo na tinitingnan mo sa statistic. May figure na involved. Ngayon tinitingnan mo ang effect, favorable ba, hindi favorable. That's the conclusion. And the statistics is only part of data science. Because data science is for the decision. Okay. 5 and 33. Yan. Constructive research. Can you read this, Mr. Niedo? Can you read this ka? Okay. Yan. Tingnan nyo guys ha. Constructive research is perhaps the most common computer science research method. Word for today, constructive research. Para sa mga computer science, this type of approach demands a form of validation that doesn't need to be quite as empirically based on and as in other types of research like explanatory research. Anyway, just to show it to you guys. Hindi ko naman di-discuss yan. Okay. Ngayon, kung tatanungin kayo, is perhaps the most common computer science research method. So, but of course, the answer is letter C. Constructive research. Yan. The algorithm. So, try to understand that. Always remember guys, before that, the data science na predictive analysis, we have perspective analysis, yan. You use the why, you use the what, yung mga question na ganun. But let's go on to the algorithm. Algorithm, what is this? A set of rules that must be followed when solving a particular problem. So, pag nagsusolve ka ng problem, algorithm, really one of the tool that can help. So, what is this? Input, going to set of rules, and output. Actually, na-emphasize na natin to before. And then, party response algorithm. The input here is the invitation, party invitation. You see, this one? This is a party invitation. That's the input, right? Input. And then about this one, this process, okay? Yung yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. That is set of rules. Okay? And this one, on my check, that is the output. Let's say party invitation, that is the input. There is a question, no? Party invitation, any girl, sama ba kayo? No. Automatic, meron ng set of rules, hindi daw sasama. So, the output won't go. Party invitation, yes. Yes. Okay, may process yan. May criteria. Mayroon ba akong kasama kung sasama ko? Will Maria, no? Go. Will Ami go? Pag no, okay. Natapos na yung set of rules, won't go. That's the output. See? And then if yes, in a set of rules, criteria, yes, may kasama siya, si Ami or si Maria. Ngayon, ang tanong, do I have a ride? Pwede ba akong pagsakyan? Pag ang sagot, no. So, but of course, the output is won't go. Pag mayroon, definitely, may pupunta. That's the output. So, that's the party response algorithm. This would be about the framework, conceptual framework. But algorithm is more on about the numbers. Okay? Okay. And because of that, no, I'd like to show with you the video clip. Yan, video clip, Okay. Nakikita niyo pa ba, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, meron ako sa inyo anak ipapanood ng mga video. Okay. Para mas lalo niyo maintindihan mga bagay-bagay sa mundong ibabaw. Okay. Wait a minute. Ina-activate ko pa. Okay. Sabi dito, and artificial intelligence by Nexus Videos. Okay, by Nexus Videos, no? Credit to Nexus Videos. Protection and security, artificial intelligence to guys. So now, what is this? In artificial vision, intervention ng tao, ito yung naisip niya para maging safe daw yung cities, maging safe yung schools, maging safe yung homes, safe yung businesses, maging ligtas yung communities, maging ligtas yung nation, Pilipinas. Kung ano pa man na bansa. At ikaw, maging safety ka. So, this is the artificial. Sana, as a computer science, ganito rin sana, no? Ganito rin sana yung ma-invento nyo, no? By help, through the help of the algorithm. Ito yung magiging output. Diba? Algorithm, sabi ko nga, meron input, set of rules, and output. So let's do this, guys. Okay.
Unit that has eyes to protect the people and the PulseSec AI multifunction artificial intelligence unit that has eyes to protect the people and the entire city, nose to pollution detection and air quality control, ears that listen only when someone shouts for help, powerful brain, built-in AI brain processor to take the security of the world to another and much higher level. PulseSec AI has high-performance algorithms to predict and prevent violence and stop crimes with multiple behavior patterns and threats analysis correlation in real time. PulseSec AI can detect the threat and help to avoid the problem before it happens. Some important features: firearms and weapons detection, transparent massive face recognition, perimeter protection, human behavior analysis, vandalism detection, fight detection, deja vu, tracks back from where one person who committed a crime or suspect vehicle came from and also to where the person or vehicle went to, and show as a short movie linked to the GPS location. This is deja vu. The list of PulseSec AI functions is long and growing. This is why details is explained in specific videos. Audio AI, the high-fidelity algorithm, works as a selective super ear. The spot keywords help and police is the only words the camera can hear to trigger the alert. To all and any other words, our AI audio is totally deaf, so there is no audio capture at all. PulseSec AI is the only one in the world that has virtual reality 360 degrees panoramic natural view. Don't need to use goggles to get immersive view. Full-time, 24/7, advanced artificial intelligence running inside each camera, as well as AI command and control center. One single person can manage the alerts of thousands of units of PulseSec AI cameras, saving also big amounts of money with labor cost. PulseSec cares about privacy. The artificial intelligence that runs locally in each camera is the perfect solution to bring in high-level security and keep high level of privacy at the same time. There is no video streaming transmission. There is no external video storage on cloud. PulseSec AI protects your security to safe cities, safe schools, safe homes, safe businesses, safe communities, safe nations, safe you.
Oh, galing, no? Yan. Diba? Okay. So nakikita nyo na, no? Yung ang tawag nito? Yung, may admit muna tayo. So yan guys, kung makikita nyo magiging output nila, no? Protection and security. So safe cities, safe schools, safe homes, safe businesses, etc. etc. Yan ang magiging artificial intelligence. You as a computer science, yan yung challenge sa inyo, no? So yan. So in definition sa Google, artificial intelligence, the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Siyempre, kailangan yung tao, no? Kasi yung computer pa rin yung susunod sa tao, hindi yung tao yung susunod sa computer. But someday, in the future daw, sabi, computer na daw ang susunod sa tao. Sana, yung mga scientists sa computer, hindi mangyari yun, maybe someday, yung drone, di ba? Pag namalingki ka, baka hindi mo na kailangan pumunta sa drone. Although sa pure gold, di ba, pag namalingki ka, kailangan pa rin intervention, yung advance mo na yung order mo, tapos yung sales lady sa pure gold, sila yung nag-ano ng grocery. Tapos pagpunta mo, kukunin mo na lang yung grocery para iwas queuing, yung paghintay ng pila. Pero darating ang panahon, most probably, drone na, magde-deliver sa'yo, nandyan na sa, sa bindana mo, sa window. Along the door, door-to-door delivery. Naka-drone na, di ba, i-deliver sa'yo yung item, lumilipad, Baka ganun na someday, Hindi natin masabi kasi ngayon nga, computer na, cellphone, right? Di ba? Ang dali, ang technology, Yung storage mo, nandun na sa YouTube. Kung gusto mo aralin yung isang bagay, nasa YouTube na. Okay? So, that's the artificial intelligence. For security purpose, yan. Malaking bagay yan. Ano? Protection. Hindi lang batas yung nagpoprotekta sa tao, but at the same time, the technology. This is the so-called diversity. Alright. So, guys, now, are you still with me, guys? Nandiyan pa rin kayo, mga anak?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So yan. Okay. So, next meeting, we will discuss about the cryptography, no, in terms of like this expression, no. Pagpasensya niyo, medyo in terms of this like expression, right? Wait. Okay. Erase ko nga to. Paano ko to ma-erase ng mga red na to? Okay. Okay. Guys, while I'm introduction, no? What is this? Introduction, the ideas that we will develop in this section are based on the notion of divisibility. More on divisibility. Integers. More integers. Right? More integers. So, in this kind, no, so we just try to identify whether the figure is integers or not. Sabi dito, when one integer is divided by a second non-zero integer, the quotient may or may not be an integer. You know, a number, let's say 12 over 3, of course, equals 4. That is integer. Okay. Let's this one. When one integer is divided by, okay, yan. Okay, kailan magiging integers? Example, 12 over 3 equals 4. Diba? Alam nyo na yan, gas-gas na yan sa inyo, no? Equals 4. Integer. Whereas 11 over 4, that is 2.75. It's not integer. So, alam nyo na, kagad. Kung kailan integer at hindi. Kasi mayroong pake. This lead to definition 1. So, this one, definition. If A and B are integers with A not equal 0 or not divisible by 0, yung A, no? Not divisible by 0, not equal 1. We say that A divides B if there is an integer C such that B equals EC or equivalently FB equals A. So, pag mga ganito, isipin mo na lang to, 12 over 3 is an integers. Yan yung sinasabi. When A divides B, we say that A is a factor or divisor of B and that B is multiple of A. So, notation A/B denotes that A divides B. We write A not divisible by B. So, when A does not divisible by B, ito yun. Okay. Remark, we can express A/B using quantifiers as. Itong mahirap dito basahin, guys. Huwag na natin basahin. We can express A/B using quantifiers as existing C, open parenthesis, or multiply AC equals B, close parenthesis, where the universe of this course is the set of integers. So more or less, guys, here, what is trying to emphasize here is whether the data is integers or not. Okay. So, determine whether 3/7 and whether 3/12 integers. We see 3 not divisible by 7 because 7 divided 3 is not integers because may pake yan. 2 point something, right? On the other hand, 3 divisible /12 because 12 divided by 3, that is 4. So, integers. So, alam nyo na yung integers kung hindi siya integers, no? If you remember this one, guys, about A equals B quotient plus 1. Yan. Itong dalawa, ito, integers yan. Integers. Yan, no? Ito naman, quotient. And then this one is remainder. Okay? Halimbawa, 11 Divide 2. That is 5, diba? Ang quotient niya 5. Diba? That is why, example, A. A is 11 equals 2 times 5 plus. Remainder, diba? 2 divide 11 divide 2, that is 5. May remainder na 1. So, 1. Okay. Alam ko, naalala nyo yan, diba? Mga anak, naalala nyo yan? Tama ba? Oh. Ganun yung sa algorithm. Medyo boring nga lang. So, anyway. So, I want you to, copy this one. Please copy. Sama ng panahon, no? Guys, please copy. What problem computer science students could face if they are weak in mathematics? That's the assignment. Basa ba? Nababasa ba? Ha?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oo. Yan.
Ulan na.
Basahin nyo. Yan. Kopyahin nyo. Anyway, makikita nyo naman yan dyan sa Lakwatsyirong IBM, yung question na yan. Ayan. Acknowledge natin yung mga link, no? Saan natin pinagkukuha. And then, the end. Thank you for watching. So yan guys,